what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Sounders career. Yes, the Sounders career. We are going to be sticking with the Sounders for one more season. I asked you guys at the end of season 1, at the end of last episode, what should we do? I was on the fence whether or not we should stay or we should go. I was kind of leaning towards leaving and starting fresh with a new franchise, but I wanted your guys' opinions on that first. A lot of you were in favor of us leaving, but the majority of you also wanted us to stay for one more season and try to get that title that we didn't get last year, and that's what we're going to be doing. That is really our only objective for this season. The board wants it. They absolutely demand of us that we become MLS champions one more time, and that's what we're setting out to do. One more season with the Sounders, and then we will look to move on. So before we get into the January transfer window, which is our off-season transfer window, we're going to amend the designated player rule a little bit. It was set at $25,000 to make a player a designated player, which this season, that would make Carlos Vela and Nico Ladero designated players. Lyndon Gooch comes in just under that, so he would have not been a designated player. But I'm actually going to reduce that number. I'm going to take it down to $20,000 per week. So now Lyndon Gooch is a designated player. And the reason I'm doing that is because, honestly, nobody in this team is ever going to ask for $25,000 per week in wages. Not Jordan Morris, not Justin Michaels, not Tremblay, nobody. Nobody's ever going to ask for that. And I don't really know why that is. But just, for instance, take a look at Jordan Morris. He's making $6,200 per week in wages. At 79 overall, 23 years old, he should probably be making $25,000 or $30,000 per week. Even if I go to re-sign him, he only wants $8,000. So I just don't see that $25,000 number ever being hit. $20,000 is even a stretch. So we're definitely going to take that down a little bit. I might even reduce it again next season, but for now, we're going to set it at $20,000. Something else we're going to have a look at real quick is the players in our team that are now on expiring contracts, and most notably, Pierre Tremblay, the center back. He's going to be a starter on this team this season. He only has 1 year left on his contract, so let's go ahead and re-sign him. You can see he only wants $700 per week in wages. I told you, the Youth Academy players are never going to get up to that designated player status. They're never going to ask for that much money. But I do feel like we need to pay them what they're worth. This guy is worth at least $10,000 per week in wages. So that's what I'm going to offer him. I'm sure he'll have no problem accepting that. And I'm also going to make him a crucial first team player. The next player that we have to look at is Will Bruin. He has 1 year left on his contract. He was really, really good for us last season. However, I think I'm going to try to sell him in this transfer window because I do want to try to get Thomas Banks some more playing time. He's up to 61 overall. He is growing. He does look like a really good player. So we need to make room for him in this team. And honestly, Will Bruin is the odd man out. He's on an expiring deal. It makes sense to try to move him right now. So I will try to sell him. For the rest of the players on expiring deals, Smith, I'm probably just going to either let his contract expire or try to sell him. Cunningham, the backup right back, I'll try to re-sign. Cunningham, the backup goalkeeper, actually third string goalkeeper, I'm not sure on. I might try to sell him. And Campbell, I will probably re-sign. All right, so for this transfer window, mostly what we're going to be doing is just trying to sell a couple of players. We really don't need to add anything to this team, but there are a few players that I would like to try to get out of this team. And number one on that list is Eric Freeberg. It's nothing against the guy. I really like him. But as a player on this team, he doesn't really fit anymore, and it is a move that the Sounders have made in real life as well. And if I can, I'd like to send him back to Europe, which I think is where he went back to in real life. And I think Bari is a team in Europe, maybe, hopefully. I don't know, but we'll go ahead and accept this offer. Money's really not a problem. I don't care what the offer is for. I'm just going to try to send him somewhere where he would be happy. The next offer in is for Jordan Morris. That's not going to happen, though we could get a really, really, really high transfer fee for him. But I don't have anyone else that I want to play at striker on this team, so we're still not going to be looking to sell Jordan Morris this season. The next offer is for Stefan Fry. We just re-signed him. I said if he re-signs, he's going to stay the goalkeeper on this team. I'm absolutely not looking to sell him either. Well, here's something I didn't anticipate. Tremblay declined his contract offer because he doesn't believe he will be playing the squad role that I promised. He will be a crucial first team player. He absolutely is a starter on this team. But he wants a reduced squad role. I have no idea why. That doesn't make any sense to me. So we'll go with squad, maybe important first team player. We're still going to offer him the $10,000 per week. I don't know what his deal is. If someone offers you crucial first team player, why wouldn't you take that? Another transfer offer in now. This one is for Aaron Kovar. He was looking for a move away from this team, and I am going to give it to him, but it will be for loan. I don't want to sell him because if we do end up selling Lyndon Gooch, then Aaron Kovar might have a role on this team. So we're going to send him out on loan for this season. He may be getting recalled in the summer, though. And what will probably be the last offer we get in this transfer window, actually, I know it will be because there's only 2 hours left on deadline day now. It is for Will Bruin from Pescara. Wow, that's kind of a big move for Will Bruin, but I'm going to go ahead and accept this offer. They're offering more than what he is worth. That's a good offer in my opinion. I'm happy with that offer. You can see Bruin's unhappy. He's not going to get the playing time he wants. Plus, I want other people to have that playing time. So this deal just makes sense for all the parties involved. All right, so we are ready now to start the regular season. For game number 1, we are off to Philadelphia to face the Union. They struggled last season. They did not make the playoffs, but they did make a good move in the offseason, bringing in Bradford Jamieson IV from the LA Galaxy, a good young striker, good young American striker at that. Well, I don't know if he's going to start for them. We'll see what he can bring to that team, but for us, look at that lineup. All 80 rated attack of Morris, Ladero, and Vela. We should be able, if nothing else, to flat out outscore our opponents. Not only am I looking to win the title this season, I believe this could be a magical year. We could go undefeated. That's the kind of season I'm expecting. I think we only lost 2 games last year. So I think we can improve on that. I really, really do. I think this could be an untouchable season for Seattle. Let's see if we can get off to a good start here. All right, here we go. Kickoff in the opening game of the season. And you know, last year, I don't think I remember playing Philadelphia. I don't think I actually did play them. I think I simmed both games against them. So looking forward to seeing what they can do here. They have a pretty decent lineup. Alejandro Bedoya in there, CJ Sapong. I mean, it's a good team. Let's see how good they actually are, though. Vela. Carlos Vela. Beautiful play. Vela to Ozzy! And that is 1-0. That is the type of play I expect this season. 3 minutes in, off the opening kickoff. Did you see the skills from Vela linking up with the captain Ozzy a lot? That is the start we were looking for. If we could have done that against RSL last year in the playoffs, we would have won that game or won that series easily. Oh, man. I still can't believe we lost that, but that is a good start to this season. Ooh, good passing. Old Dan. Vela for Michaels. Good save from McCarthy. We're all over Philly early in this game. They really haven't done much. We're really dominating. I mean, this is pretty much what I expected. Oh, no. Oh, we just can't get the ball off of block in front. Turner. No, Stephen Fry. Okay. That was lucky. That was very, very, very lucky. The first shot was blocked by Turner. How in the world? Yeah, that one was blocked, and then this one was saved, and it still bounced right to him. Okay. That, I can't chalk that up to anything other than pure stupid luck. All right, well, work to do once again. I'm really not worried about that. We played that perfectly. Blocked the first one, got the save on the second one. They still scored. There's nothing we can do about that. We just forget about that. We go back to work. This is bad. This is very bad. Pontius. Oh, my God. I thought they were going to score again. Turner's blocking everything, literally everything. But they keep getting the ball back. Like, they just keep getting every lucky bounce. Okay, that wasn't luck. That was bad defense. In for Vela. Vela. Nice little 1-2 with Nico Ladero. Now back for Nico. This is nice play. Nico for Jordan Morris. Jordan Morris makes no mistake about that. And he puts it home, man. Those 3 up top. Morris, Ladero, and Vela. This is going to be a fun season. There is just no stopping them. They're so good, especially Nico and Vela on the ball. You just can't get the ball off of them. That was perfect passing. 2-1. Jordan Morris gets on the board for his first goal of the season. Hopefully, he scores more goals this year. We're going to need that out of him. Vela's bringing it in the middle. And we've got a player through, and it's straight through, and it's the captain, Brad. Evans puts it away. You know Brad Evans isn't missing. When Evans shoots, Evans scores. 3-1 over Philadelphia. That's the game. Carlos Vela, probably man of the match for me. He has 2 assists in this game. Hasn't scored, but he's been fantastic. And that is going to be it right there. Man, that was a good game. That is exactly what I expected out of this team. Ooh, Marty Moan gets this ball up the wing. And there goes Olex. Olex Anderson, he's gonna breeze by Keegan Rosenberry. Olex is in. Olex, can we make this thing any worse than it already is? Oh, the pass! More shoot! Ref, that's a... That's a... What is that play from the goalkeeper? That should be a red card. He flat took Morris down. He didn't even get close to the ball. It's going to be a pen, but that should also be a red card. It doesn't matter. The game's over, but my goodness, that was a bad play. All right, we're going to give this to Carlos Vela to try to complete his debut for this team. Come on, Vela. Put this thing in the back of the net, my dude. That's a beautiful penalty into the side netting. 4-1 over Philly. And that should be the exclamation point right there. There's no time left. That's going to do it. And there is the final whistle right there from kickoff. This is going to be a fun season. My goodness. I thought Carlos Vela would add something to this team. I didn't realize he was going to be that good. He is incredible in there. Wow, he really completes this team. I mean, I love Clint Dempsey, but Vela can just do things that Clint Dempsey cannot do. Wow, he adds a whole new element to this team. This is going to be fun. All right, so that is where we're going to end things for today. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a taste of what is to come this season. Like I said, we very well could go undefeated, and you just saw what we're capable of. You saw us at our best, and that is very, 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 very scary for everybody else. And one of the things I really like about this team, though, is that, yeah, we could go undefeated and absolutely dominate this league. But we haven't done anything crazy with this team. It's not like we've gone out and gotten like Gareth Bale or somebody like that. It's just completely out of the realm of possibilities here. All of the players in this team are either players that are currently in the MLS or players that have been linked with the MLS or rumored to be going to the MLS at some point, like Carlos Vela. It's not like we've done anything crazy. I mean, this team could exist in the MLS. It's just that in FIFA, nobody else in the league is willing to go out and do that. It's just the way this game is made, and that's what frustrates me about this. Again, the teams are selling their best players. Orlando, who won the title last year, have sold Kaká and Matias Perez Garcia in the offseason. Their two best players. Last year, they sold Kyle Larin in the summer, and they still went on to win the title, but they're without Kaká, Perez Garcia, and Larin. There's no way they're going to repeat or even be a competitive team, I don't think, this year, but that's just the way it is in FIFA, man. That's just what we have to deal with, and that's kind of why I was looking to go to a new team. We've done everything we can building-wise with the Sounders. Now it's just time to put them to use, and that's what we're doing this season, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this dominant season, hopefully, that is to come with the Sounders. So that's going to be it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back and continue Season 2 with Seattle. See ya.